Let's dive into the simple future tense, focusing on affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences. Understanding these structures can really enhance your communication skills. First, let's talk about affirmative sentences. These are straightforward and express a positive statement about what will happen. The structure is simple. Subject plus will plus space form of the verb. For example, I will travel to New York next week. Here, I is the subject, will indicates the future, and travel is the base verb. It's clear and direct, making it easy to convey your intentions. Now, let's switch gears to negative sentences. This is where we express what will not happen. The structure changes slightly. Subject plus will not, or won't, plus base form of the verb. For instance, I will not travel to New York next week. In this case, we're using will not to negate the action. You can also use the contraction won't for a more casual tone. So, it becomes, I won't travel to New York next week. This is a great way to clarify your plans or intentions when you want to emphasize what you're avoiding. Next up, we have interrogative sentences, which are used to ask questions about the future. The structure here is will plus subject plus base form of the verb. For example, will you travel to New York next week? Notice how we start with will, followed by the subject you, and then the base verb travel. This format is essential for forming questions in the simple future tense. If you want to make it a bit more complex, you can add more details. For instance, will you be traveling to New York next week or staying home? This not only asks about the action but also gives the listener options, making the conversation more engaging. Let's summarize these structures. For affirmative sentences, remember, subject plus will plus base verb. For negatives, it's subject plus will not plus base verb. And for questions, it's will plus subject plus base verb. Now, let's look at some examples to reinforce these concepts. Affirmative, she will start her new job tomorrow. Negative, she will not start her new job tomorrow. Interrogative, will she start her new job tomorrow? These structures are versatile and can be used in various contexts, whether you're planning a trip, discussing future events, or making commitments. Understanding these rules will not only help you form correct sentences, but also improve your overall fluency. So, practice these structures in your daily conversations, and soon, using the simple future tense will feel like second nature.